great to have you with us from Thoreau Field, Memorial Stadium in Columbia, Missouri. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Missouri Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Missouri continues to compete in the SEC, finishing 8-5 last season. A bit of a down year, but they do have a talented young quarterback stepping in. 5-star recruit Austin Simmons comes in the transfer portal. See what Eli Drinkwitz is able to do with this young talented QB this season. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Tigers kickoff unit is ready to go, and so are we to start this season. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Longhorns offense will get first crack at it here. And we take a look at this junior transfer running back. And he'll be matched up on the other side with another guy who's one of the most productive running backs in the game. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Pulls it and fires to the left. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Manning from the gun on third down. Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
And that's kind of a double whammy for this offense, because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
Ready to fire from the pistol. Going to the run, it's Hardy. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They're dealing with a second and long. Throwing Simmons. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on third and long. Hit as he throws. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Never a doubt. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Texas offense makes its way out to begin the drive. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Manning with a play fake. Pressure coming. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Offense scoops it up and still going.
But the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
After the sack, they have their work cut out for them. Basically, they have to get it to the other side of town. The transfer has it his first carry. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Third down from the gun, Manning. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion.
And the fan bases in the South, they're pretty crazy. They're pretty psychotic. They follow recruiting. They follow the transfer portal. And they've been following this cat right here. Like, big-time receiver, joining this league, joining your team, expectation.
It's a fumble. Oh, unfortunate to get that one back. And as an added bonus, they get the first down. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Play action, here's Manning. It's complete to the left. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Red pass, it's complete. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. The Longhorns pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The option look, and he'll be hit immediately, no gain on the play. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Throwing Manning. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the field goal unit is on the field. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy. A 42-yarder from the left hash. And it's right down the boulevard. And the 3-ball gives us a tie.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Missouri's offense heads out ready to go. They'll start this drive on the ground with Hardy. Good surge up front, give him 4 out to the 18. Now on 2nd down. Finds a tight end. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Here's a give to Hardy. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's got it again. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. They're facing a 3rd down. They'll try to run it in with Hardy. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Manning. Caught in the backfield. It's Wingo. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They give it to him first time this season for the transfer. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. They'll try to pick up this third down and keep the drive moving close to midfield. Got his man. There he goes. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
On the move, he fires. On the left side, here's Coleman. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll run it. It's Brown. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They go to the counter. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So it's an 80-yard drive, and what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. These two teams feeling each other out a bit, down 10-3 as they open this drive. And he stopped right there, no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They go play action with Simmons. Working that left side now. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Oh, he makes the catch. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Off the play fake. Here's a heat. Oh, it's picked off.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They've already put up a couple of scores, and now they have it again, up 10-3. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2. The Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll keep it on the ground. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
You know, God bless Texas, because they can lose great running backs, and they just go into the portal and they get a great running back. Oh, no, they got 2 great running backs. To get Smothers, to get Brown to come over, obviously guys with experience at big-time universities. I expect Texas to be able to run the football and, Jesse, have one of the best 1-2 punches in all of college football.
Yeah, I mean, they want to come play with Arch Manning, let's be honest. And they know it's an offense that defenses are going to be worried about the deep ball, throwing it downfield. So a lot of soft boxes to run into, and there's really no excuse for why these running backs shouldn't absolutely stat it up this year. Steve Sarkisian told us they're going to be committed to running the football and having balance because of those names you just mentioned. We're expecting this running game to be elite.
The Longhorns will try to convert on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. And nothing doing on the ground. This defense having none of it and stopping him on 4th down. Simmons on play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. And they finally get him down, but not before he's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Lined up in the gun. Here's Simmons on third. Working the middle. It's complete. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. They'll try the right side with Hardy. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Simmons dumps it to the back. Finds his man. It's Hardy. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got it. They will score. Touchdown, Missouri.
And this offense gets on the board, and the first passing touchdown of the season, and I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense looks like they're in a good rhythm, and this passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Brown. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Arch is going to throw for it. Got a man, it's Townsend. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. It'll be 3rd and long. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. And the Longhorns will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. Here come the Missouri Tigers. The offense ready to go to work. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, and trying to complement the defense. Breaks into the open. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Lee. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. From the gun on 3rd down, Simmons. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. So Missouri will have to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They go play action with Manning. Finds his man. It's Townsend. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And, man, last year was such an interesting year for Arch Manning because preseason, greatest thing since sliced bread. Start of the season.
Makes the grab in their space. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Under fire. Took a shot as he threw. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Simmons on the play fake. Rushes on him. He'll off one deep down the left side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Here's Simmons to throw. Fires to the big fella. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Missouri wants to go fast.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Pulls it on the option. Maybe some room here. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Wide receiver comes in motion. The offense changing the play. Looking for room to the right, it's Hardy. It's hard to find a place these days that the Big Ten doesn't touch geographically, but there's a lot of crossover with the Big Ten and Big 12 and plenty of bragging rights on the line when their schools meet.
You think about Nebraska once upon a time being in the Big 12, now in the Big Ten too. These conferences also recruit in similar areas too. So this game is interesting, David, because a lot of these players, they're familiar with each other from high school.
Yeah, and I tell you, from experience, you hate that. Like, you get to know each other, you go to the other school, like, you're now my enemy. You're not my friend anymore. So a chance to prove it, a chance for the Big 12, who's been kind of pillaged and pulled apart at times, sometimes by the Big 10. Let's go out and make a statement today.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Makes the catch. It's Townsend. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Smothers. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Dances away to buy time. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Quickly to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. To throw, Manning. He makes the grab. On the move at the makes the catch, and he's free. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. A first down run in the red zone. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. Motion from the wideout. They'll run with Brown. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Manning tries to pick it up on 3rd down. Touchdown, Longhorn! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And the defense just has to do a better job in coverage in that situation. Down close to the goal line, you know it's going to be man coverage. You just have got to do a better job sticking on your guy, and the defender just simply got beat.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Throwing Simmons. Pocket breaking down. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Trying to move them on the counter. Runs through the tackle. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Here's the pressure. They're working that left side. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Missouri gets to the line quickly.
And that's why this guy is so dangerous. He's an explosive play just waiting to happen, and it doesn't have to come just handing the football off. That was a simple check down throw, but he got it to him in space, and all of a sudden he does the rest, right? He's able to see the field. He's making people miss. He's got tremendous contact balance and speed. They get an explosive play in the passing game on a simple check down throw to the running back.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. On 3rd down, here's Hardy. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Missouri trying to convert this 4th down. He wants to change this route. There's a crease. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They'll try the right side with Hardy. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The officials blow the whistle to stop play. There is a Longhorn shaken up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wide receiver going in motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take it in for 6 more points. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. So now it's 2nd and long. Here's Arts to throw. Lets it fly. It's complete. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Motion from the wide receiver. Escapes trouble. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Sends it back in motion. Running inside. It smothers. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Off the RPO, complete. And he's not going to get the first down. Good stop there. The Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Goes to the option. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. They'll give it to Hardy. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Lined up in the gun. Here's Simmons. Fakes to grab. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. They'll go hurry up here. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Simmons throws for the tight end. On target to the left. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Here's a give to Hardy. Hard running there. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. 7th play of the drive.